Hello, you are watching On the Move with Lady Kate, brought to you by Afro USA TV, your community voice. Wow. Welcome. Thank you for joining me on this journey as I launch a voter education series for the African community. I hope you will find the information very helpful, and also I hope that you will be empowered by the information that I will be sharing. And stay through this journey with me, and so that we can get this done, and you will feel much more prepared for the United States 2020 presidential elections. Thank you. But before I move on or move forward, I would like you to join me for a moment of silence in honor of our heroes who have departed this world. Just very recently, we lost United States Congressman John Lewis and Reverend C.T. Vivian, both very powerful civil rights activists, and they are, they fought for us to be here and for our freedom, and also for the rights that we're going to be exercising, that right to vote. So may their souls rest in peace, and may their legacies continue to live on. Thank you, thank you. So, voter education for the African community in the United States. I'm so very excited, but we know that we're living in very precarious times. We can see what's going on in the country right now. We've had unrest. We are still in the midst of a pandemic. It just seems like everything is just going wrong. But I just want us to be focused, because something very important is going to be happening in November. We are all going to be part of that. So if you want to bring change, you have to be able to participate in the United States presidential elections. Election day is November 3rd. It's coming up. It will be here before you know it. So voter education is key, and it's about empowering you, keeping you informed, making sure that you are prepared, to vote. I'm just specifically reaching out to the African community to make sure that we are all informed, and that we know what to do and where to go if we need any resources to help guide us. So I'm just going to share some demographics, interesting demographics with you. First of all, number one, did you know that according to the United States Census, there are 2.1 million African immigrants living in the United States? And we know that the census, 2020 census, is actually going on right now. So these may be old numbers. It may have doubled, but I'm just saying that there's so many of us in the United States. And according to the United States Census, over 50% of the 2.1 million have actually become United States citizens, through they've become naturalized citizens. They have also grown their families, so that children born here are, United States citizens as well. So, look in your household. Who is a citizen in your household that qualifies for the right to vote in the United States elections? Very, very important. I've seen people celebrate 18th birthdays of their children. Did you know that if your child has turned 18 by the election date, November 3rd, that they can vote? A lot of family members have joined, they've immigrated and joined their families here. Grandma, grandpa, aunties, uncles, if they came in here as immigrants and have now naturalized, they do have the right to vote. So I just want to make sure that everybody, kind of looks into their household and just assess the situation to see who qualifies for the right to vote, because we are going to need everyone who has the right to vote to ensure that they actually vote in the presidential elections. It is key. We need everyone now more than ever, because your vote is your voice. The vote is a very, very powerful tool to bring change. So we must not underestimate that power, that right to vote. I know a lot of us come from countries where we may never have voted before. For example, myself, I'm from Cameroon. I left the country at a very young age, and I've never, ever participated in election process in my home country. But I've lived in the U.S. for a very long time. I've always exercised my right to vote. The first time I ever voted was when Barack Obama was running for president. I was so excited. I hugged onto my, that right to vote. I was so excited to be part of that history. So it's that time is coming up again, the next presidential election. So it's very key that we all exercise that right to vote. But we're going to start from Voter Education 101. 101 is the very, very basic, okay? So you must register to vote. In order for you to vote, you must register to vote. So if you do not register, you can't vote. And there are deadlines. There are deadlines, for you to register. Some states have deadlines up until 1 month before, but you got to check your state's website, check the regulations for your state, and just make sure you are ready and prepared to exercise your right to vote come November 2020. So I'm going to share a very useful, very important website for you to go to. If you're not sure whether or not you are registered to vote, you can go there and you can check your status. You can also go to this website and register to vote. Okay, so go to www.usa.gov/register to vote. Very easy to remember. I'll say it again. www.usa.gov/register to vote. This website is full of resources. You can vote, you can register online. You can also download the form for you to complete and mail it out and get registered. Also, you may want to visit your local state website. Your state website has a lot of resources as well that is very peculiar or particular to your state. So visit your state website and get those resources as well. I know that you can register online. There are 39 states, including the District of Columbia, that allows you to register online. But if your state is not one of those, just make sure you can obtain the form, complete it, and submit it. And you must be aware of the deadline for your state. So please, please, please stay with me on this journey as we continue to educate, empower, inform, to make sure that the African community, that we all are able to exercise our rights to vote. If you're a naturalized citizen of the United States, or your parents are immigrants and you came here, or you were born here, you're over the age of 18 or just turning 18 on election day, you do have the right to vote. Please, let's take this seriously. If you know anyone who is a citizen, who is your friend, who is your family. Start talking to them right now. It is important that we have this discussion, you know, and prepare our community to vote. Our vote is our voice. Just remember, my vote is my voice. Your vote is your voice. Please use it. It's a very, very powerful tool. Stay tuned. Stay with me on this journey of voter education and get prepared for the United States presidential election, November 2020. Thank you.